everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about post-pill acne and how you can cure it. So if you guys are interested, then keep watching. So recently in one of my last videos I have mentioned that I have gone off the birth control pill a couple of months ago. It's actually been about 4 or 5 months now. A few of you actually had some questions about it and also shared your own experiences when it comes to coming off the birth control pill, and I mentioned that I have been suffering quite a lot with breakouts when I stopped my pill. I went on a pill when I was 18 years old, and that was back in Estonia. I went on it back then because that was the best option of contraception for me at the time. I had like a long-term boyfriend, and I also went to university, and I mean, without going into much detail, I have, you know, stayed on it for solid 10 years now, and it's a very long time to be on a pill that has an effect on your body and has an effect on your hormones. However, pretty much every doctor that I have ever spoken to always told me that you don't have to have breaks and that you don't have to have it and that you're absolutely fine to be on it until you decide to have a baby. But I just felt like it was enough and that I wanted to give my body a break and come off the pill. Not necessarily because we are trying to have a baby, but more because I wanted to get those chemicals out of my body. So I made that decision. We spoke about it with Jay. He was on board with me about that. So, you know, I made the decision. I went for it. And I thought that I was having a great time coming off the pill because I wasn't getting any breakouts. My periods did definitely get heavier and crampier because I didn't used to get any pain when I was on my period, but when I got off the pill, I mean, the cramps that I have been experiencing in the first couple of months, oh my god, I didn't think that you could be in so much pain from a period. I wasn't gaining any weight, my hair was fine, and then when I kind of hit like 2 months, maybe like a month and a half mark, it all came literally flying at me. I got so many breakouts, like cystic acne breakouts on my cheeks and on my chin area, and I am normally, you know, combination skin. I do get some breakouts, especially on my chin area, but nowhere near as bad as it got. And unfortunately I didn't capture it on camera at its worst because I didn't think that I will actually even be making a video about this at all, and I didn't film it. I didn't take any pictures at that point because the only thing you want to do is really hide and cover it up and no one to see that. And I know that there are so many people out there who have experienced the same problem, so that is why I decided to share my experience and my solutions for it, because I have done quite a thorough research about it. If I'm serious about something, I dive straight in and I dig deep and I want to find out why this is happening, what can I do to solve it, and that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to share with you some things that you can do, the products that you can use, the things that you can take internally to help your post-pill acne. First of all, why do we even get those hormonal breakouts in the first place after stopping the pill? Well, hormonal contraceptives suppress your natural hormones, including testosterone, and when you come off the pill, something that is called androgen rebound can happen when basically your body starts producing even more testosterone, and that can cause more sebum, more oily skin, and then lead to acne and breakout. Another thing is, if you have a blood test after you stop taking the pill or on the pill, you might notice that your zinc levels are low, and that's because birth control actually exhausts the amount of zinc in our blood. It uses them up, and zinc is essential for immune system and your skin health. And then we also have gut and microbiome health, and I have spoken about this on my channel so many times. Your skin is directly affected by the health of your gut, by your microbiome, and birth control can alter our gut and flora because those imbalances can actually lead again to inflammation, to acne, to breakouts. And I'm going to share with you some of the supplements that I have been taking. It took me a moment actually to understand and to really decide which supplements to take, and I'm actually really confident in all the supplements that I am showing you today. Most of them I actually have taken before, but this group of supplements I have only just been taking for a couple of months, and this has made a drastic change to my skin. So first of all, the probiotics that are gonna help you with the health of your gut. So this is Skin Youth Biome, and this is gonna help you to replenish all the nutrients in your gut. And this is from Advanced Nutrition Program. This is one of the newest supplements that they came out with, and I have been taking Advanced Nutrition Program for probably a good 6 years now, different supplements. This has been my absolute favorite. I shared it with you in one of my monthly favorites a few months back, but I didn't realize then yet how much I needed it for my skin. And this is incredible. It has 5 billion active cultures, and you just take 1 capsule a day. They come in sheets like this. Absolutely amazing. It also contains some vitamin C. If you are going to be taking a few different supplements at the same time, just make sure you are not overtaking one of the ingredients, because sometimes different supplements contains the same ingredient and you might be sort of like overfeeding yourself with a certain vitamin. Another similar thing with probiotics is digestive enzymes. These are my favorite. This is Udo's Choice Digestive Enzyme Blend, and I have been taking these for 5 years. Usually I only take them when I'm feeling a bit heavy, when I've had a really heavy meal and you know I'm just feeling really bloated. And this has a blend of 7 plant-based digestive enzymes. So again, you just take 1 capsule of those a day. Then I have zinc, and I've got it from Solgar. Solgar is a great supplement brand, and this is just zinc picolinate, and that just means that it absorbs and is sort of milder on your stomach, because there are different forms of zinc that you can get. This one is the one that is just, you know, kinder to your gut and to your stomach. And again, I take 1 of these a day, and this will support the health of your skin. Then I have Amigas. Amigas is something that I take through the whole year, all the time. I am vegetarian. I have to be taking this supplement. Also, if you are not vegetarian, it doesn't mean that you are getting enough Amigas from the food that you have. It just depends on your diet. But I take Omega-3 Duo, and this is a blend of linseed and fish oil. I am vegetarian, but I have been taking fish oil for over 10 years now, and it definitely helps me to keep my nails, my hair, my skin in a good condition. There are alternatives, vegan, vegetarian alternatives out there. And then I have Acumax. This is another supplement from Advanced Nutrition Program. This is probably their best known, best selling supplement. And so many people with very severe cystic acne, rosacea, eczema praise this product. This is a combination of different vitamins. It's mostly vitamin A, but it also has vitamin E and vitamin C. This is just a great blend of vitamins that's gonna nourish and, you know, heal your skin from within. It can also help with inflammation and any redness on your skin. So I can definitely vouch for that one. So if you are looking for supplements to get on, I would definitely say get yourself some probiotics. Get yourself some zinc, get yourself some omegas. It doesn't matter if you are suffering from post-pill acne or not. If you want to go like all guns blazing, then definitely get yourself some Acumax. Even when I was on the pill, anytime I could feel like I'm getting too many breakouts and like more than usually, I would go for the Acumax for a little bit and then I would just come off it. So it's kind of like always there in the rotation. Another thing that I wanted to say is for you to ditch dairy. I am against kind of dairy products in general. We as humans do not need dairy from cows. We do not need that lactose. I know that, you know, the marketing and TV ads through many years have persuaded us that, you know, this is the only and the best source of calcium out there. That is completely not true. It can definitely aggravate your skin, and you might even not be aware of that sensitivity that you have towards dairy. But trust me, just go with it for like a month or 2. Try to give up dairy and see for yourself the difference that that's going to make. It doesn't mean you can never have dairy, but for that time while you're coming off those hormones and while your hormones are getting back to balance, then try to give it up. And of course, then we have skincare. And you guys know I am a big fan of skincare. I've got like a whole lab at home with the amount of products that I use and that I have. And when that just happened, when I got those really bad breakouts, it affected my confidence massively. It affected my work because I have to keep my skin in a good condition for modeling. And it just affects all aspects of your life, because as soon as you look into the mirror, you're conscious about it, you're aware of it, and every time you go out you think, oh my god, is everyone staring at my breakouts? Maybe they're not, but you just know that in your mind. So I had to pick and choose and try and test quite a lot of products, and finally I got to like my top 10 maybe that I'm going to share with you today that has massively helped me. And I'm gonna start with like a hero product of the day of the whole post-pill acne drama, and this is the La Roche-Posay Effaclar Duo. I have them in two different like types basically. This one is just the corrective anti-clogging care, anti-imperfections, anti-marks, blah blah blah, anti-reoccurrence. And then this one is the Effaclar Duo Unifiant, I think that's how you pronounce it. It is the same formula, but this has a tint to it. So this is actually what I am wearing today as my foundation. And this has been a lifesaver. You guys, this is incredible. You can use it just on the areas that are affected with the breakouts, or you can use it all. It's a very lightweight moisturizer that will help you with oily skin. It will help you with existing breakouts. It will also help you if you have any scars from like past breakouts. This has niacinamide, it's got lipohydroxy acid, and it's got zinc, and it's got hyaluronic acid as well, so it will still moisturize. And if you are just a person with very oily skin and you are prone to breakouts, I would so recommend including this into your routine. And I am so glad that they also do it in this tinted version. I've got it in just light. I think there are a few shades, but this is just enough coverage for me as well. I wouldn't say that it's like a medium coverage. It's definitely a very light coverage, like a tinted moisturizer BB cream, but it is just enough in my opinion. And you can of course always go on top with some more. I just put that all over my face, and I just put a little bit of concealer under my eyes, and that is it. And I like it, you guys. It keeps the shine away and it doesn't clog your pores, which I know the temptation is so high when you have a lot of breakouts on your face to just cover them up with more and more concealer and more foundation. And speaking of that, if you do want to keep using foundation and like a more coverage, higher coverage foundation, you have to make sure that it's non-comedogenic. My favorite is the Jane Iredale one. This is just a Glow Time full coverage mineral BB cream. Covers more than enough for me. Comes in different shades and it's also got SPF 25. When you are suffering from post-pill acne or in general acne, you have to cleanse morning and evening, because the sebum production is kind of like through the roof. You know, your skin is getting even oilier, your pores are getting clogged, you're getting breakouts. It's important to cleanse, but it's important to cleanse with mild things and not too harsh things or very harsh exfoliants or, you know, scrubs and things like that, because that might damage your skin even more. It might irritate it even more and you might dry it out. And it's important to remember that the reason you might be getting acne and breakouts is maybe your skin is dehydrated. I know that that doesn't, you know, connect in your mind, but trust me, it can absolutely be the case. The moisturizer, not the moisturizer, the cleanser that I have been using is the cleansing lotion from Environ, and this is a very mild, very lightweight cleanser. I use this one in the morning. It's absolutely perfect. Then I've got a few toners, and one is again from La Roche-Posay. This is Sarah Zinc, and again you can see zinc is in a lot of the products, and it's the zinc sulfate solution, cleansing and soothing. It comes actually in the spray bottle. I use these just in summertime when we're on a holiday and you are like sweating like a crazy person. This is great just to refresh your face and keep those breakouts at bay, but you can also just spray it into your hands and pat it in. So this is great for irritated skin, for oily skin, for acne prone skin. It actually also, I think, soothes razor burns. Zinc is essential at healing the skin, at preventing acne, and it does that by regulating the oil glands basically in your skin. By taking it both internally and applying it topically, you're gonna help your immune system and just the healing of the tissues. Then I have the toner that I used in the evening, and I only have a little one because I bought a tester online and I thought I will see, you know, it's quite on a pricier side, so I will see how it is, but I'm 100% will be repurchasing. This is the Paula's Choice Anti-Redness Exfoliating Solution. This is 2% salicylic acid. Salicylic acid is 100% your best friend when it comes to breakouts because it has that power of dissolving the debris and the, you know, everything, the gunk that is in the pore. You can use like a spot treatment with salicylic acid, but I have to say that I have been really thoroughly enjoying this. It's not drying, it's not irritating, it doesn't burn your face, so yeah, I could definitely recommend that one. Then I have a moisturizer that I would use at night because the Effaclar I would just use either under a moisturizer or I would use that in the morning, and then this I would put at night. This is the Ole Henriksen Good Night Glow Retin Alt Sleeping Cream. So this is an alternative to retinol, alternative to vitamin A. This is made with bakuchiol and AHAs. I don't know how to pronounce this, you guys. So again, this exfoliates your skin and you wake up with most beautiful glow. It just like reveals your best skin when you wake up. This is much milder for your skin than retinol. It doesn't dry your skin out. You don't experience that kind of dryness, flakiness that retinol can cause. However, if you do want to use retinol, because I have been alternating them at night, I would use the retinol 0.5 in squalane, and squalane at the same time will hydrate your skin, so you will not again experience that dryness. So it's all about balance of exfoliation and moisture. And then I also have the UFO Sandra Riley. This is the ultra clarifying facial oil. This also has salicylic acid, so it's a perfect product to use at this time. I think the last thing that I have is SPF, because I have to mention SPF. You have to use SPF every day. Doesn't matter where you live, what the weather is doing. I would definitely recommend and advise to use SPF. I use SPF 15 on a daily basis. Depending what we're doing, if we're going on holiday, I go up to 30. This is the antioxidant sunscreen from Environ, and it's called RAD. Of course, you don't have to get exactly the same products that I have shared with you, but I would definitely suggest concentrating on the main ingredients in those products because they definitely work, and those are the ones that are gonna help you with the acne. Otherwise, you know, try to drink plenty of water, exercise, try to eat healthy, stay away from too much alcohol, from too much sugar, processed foods, etc, etc. But if you guys have any other questions at all about this topic or any products that I have shared with you, leave them in the comment section below. I will definitely try to answer them, and I hope this video was helpful, and I hope that some of those things that I have shared with you will help some of you out there fighting the post-pill acne and dealing with these things that us women have to deal with. And I hope you are all having a wonderful day. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching and hanging out with me. I love you all very much. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't done that yet, and I will see you very, very soon in my next video. Bye!